Hi everyone, my name is Parthiv Patel and I am the CEO of OpenEduCat. Today we are going to talk about digital transformation in educational institute using open source technologies and ERP system. The word digital transformation has been constantly buzzing around since the pandemic and has been in need of a time. But are we really understanding what it is all about? In simple words, it is the adoption of technology. You decide the technology or tool you would like to go with and adopt the processes of it to fit your organization. In other words, you transform the processes or technology of your organization with a newer and better one. It can be a business system, it can be just an application or a simple standalone software. But this adoption of technology or transforming the business comes with its own set of challenges, drivers and benefits. And today we are going to talk about this. What is digital transformation? Digital transformation is not about just buying a new piece of software or hardware. Or it's not only about getting things done on cloud. But what is it exactly about? I would say it's a bit of everything. It's about bringing the change to the organizational process. It can be more of a physical process or more of a process-driven change, we call it. It's about creating the environment for the change, preparing the organization and team of people for the change. It is a technological change process as well, which involves the processes or aspects like security and services. Digital transformation combines all of these elements in order to meet the process change for students, faculties, parents, management, along with technology, services and security. Why do we need digital transformation? Now comes the why. Why do we have to go through all this? The simple answer is because this is the need of a time. Digital technology has transformed the landscape of teaching, learning, and engagement in such a way that it impacts every area of your educational institute. This means managing your transition to a digitally driven business model isn't just critical but crucial for survival. Changes in the learning and teaching processes have changed, making it very difficult to maintain a position of industry leadership, and thus this requires an exceptional change in your digital landscape. Institutes are under ever increasing pressure to compete digitally, and long established business models and processes has been disrupted by a newborn digital startups. Students, parents and faculties do expect transparency in communication and collaboration, and only interactive environments can provide that. Drivers for digital transformation. Digital transformation drivers are often internal and external trigger points, due to which institute engage in digital shift. There can be a number of such triggers like changes in expectations from students, parents and faculty, digital shifts in the industry and changes in the competitive landscape. The internal factors which causes such transformation comes from the angle of cost controlling, affordability and insights, a key and a crucial pain point. Objective like bringing agility in the organizational and organizational values such as innovativeness, willingness to learn, tolerance of failure and risk affinity also brings in a call of a transformation. Challenges for digital transformation. By our very nature, human like routines. They make us feel comfortable. It is called comfort zone for the reason. Things can easily start to seem grim when our routines are changed and uncertainty enters our lives. Experiencing a digital transformation is the epitome of discomfort, so it may make employees feel threatened. And this is the very first challenge, resistance to change. The digital transformation will bring along its own myriad of technical challenges, and you need the right people on board to tackle this. People who can lead the transformation, who has gone through such processes and changes during their life cycle, or the people with expertise in such kind of transformation process. It takes a combination of talent and technology to go through your digital transformation. One without the other will not cut in. Internal challenges like unstructured data or untrained employees will always add up to the resistance to such change management. Getting yourself ready for digital transformation. Let's be clear, you need a strategy. As you would with any other part of your business, you need to clarify a vision, set goals, reach it out, and give your whole team a purpose. Making the transformation a reality requires time, human capital, and financial resources. It also involves employees learning to do tasks in a ways which can generate a pushback. Additionally, because it touches every department, it's essential that the push comes from the top down. This commitment signals to everyone in the company that digital transformation is a priority, requiring commitment from all the parties. As you make the progress on the strategic and objective areas of the business you choose at the beginning of the process, you will begin to pick up momentum. Those areas of your business that have been transformed should generate word of mouth and value addition, which then can be used for further digital transformation. Keys to success the digital transformation. When key factors are in place, respondents are up to 3 times more likely to report digital transformation success. Allow for freedom of thought. Let employees feel ownership in action and innovation. Foster an environment in which every individual in your organization feels they have the autonomy to affect the change. Constantly think about the goals you are trying to achieve. Evaluate your progress toward those outcomes and change the course when necessary. Well-planned project management will take off a lot of burden from the management. What are the benefits that organization is going to achieve by digital transformation? Digital transformation makes the organization more agile and making them adopt continuous improvement strategies. This allows for a faster innovation and adaptation while providing a pathway to improvement. Having the right technology and tools that works together can streamline their workflow, improve the productivity for employees. By automating many manual tasks and integrating data throughout the organization, it empowers team members to work more efficiently. While these tools provide an easy way for collaboration between teachers, students, and parents, they also help them to move the organization ahead digitally. The overall productivity of campus for sure goes higher. Now, which are the technologies that are powering digital transformation? As digital transformation will require more and more data sharing across sites and often across geographics, the cloud has been an integral part of this technology, which enables seamless, real-time data sharing and connectivity between multiple systems and teams. Deploying new services and functionality in the cloud also enables you to add more data-driven services for production systems. A reliance on data and analytics for making decisions, tracking progress on goals, and adjusting the institutional courses leads to the use of in-depth data analysis. Automation techs are also becoming increasingly well-versed in helping our organization and individuals in various day-to-day activities. Artificial intelligence tools and techniques are now helping such transformation to be very value added to the organization, such as chatbots and support bots. How OpenEduCat is helping digital transformation. At OpenEduCat, we proudly call ourselves the transformers for educational institutes. We are doing digital transformation for educational institutes like schools, colleges and universities since 2012. Our problem solving approach is well knit in our product as well, and that is what makes our product more flexible to the changes and scalable to the growth. The simplicity of the platform makes it easy for employees to adapt to the system without much of a hassle and resistance. Modular architecture of our system allows the institution to opt for things that they need, making it highly economical to adapt and approach with minimal risk. Being an open source solution, the wide adaptability of the system made it stronger and well versed in dealing with all kinds of educational contexts. With more than 2 million plus users and more than 250,000 educational institutes using it in more than 65 languages in 45 plus different localizations, we are a global product. We consider ourselves proud to be the leader in transforming the educational institutes and their landscape. What are the results that are achieved from digital transformation? A successful digital transformation leads to an easier and efficient workflows and business processes. For example, digitizing paperwork management such as that documents are automatically moved to where they need to free up employees to focus on other and more revenue generating activities. The organization becomes more agile in terms of new processes and adaptation of global practices. The overall increase in employee efficiency and productivity making a big difference in the overall organization. With the right insights via analytics tools, businesses can crunch this data into valuable real-time business insights that can be used to make more informed, quicker decisions about their strategies.
Finding a school management software that handles student information and helps run the school efficiently and effectively can be frustrating at times, with most schools settling for just a student information management system and not the school management ERP. But is it really necessary to settle for just student information management system instead of full suite education management system? OpenEduCat is an open source ERP solution that brings all the benefits of ERP to education institute, school, and university in a cost-effective way, helping over 500,000 users in 45 countries in 65 languages with 300 plus modules. OpenEduCat ensures amazing benefits for institutions by acting as one system for your educational institute. With core features for managing student information, faculties, courses, online admission, and enrollment. Better class management through classroom scheduling, attendance, fees, payments, and complete financial management. Enhanced online learning programs including Learning Management System, LMS, online examination, forums, discussion, and news channels. OpenEduCat is powered with enterprise-level ERP features like asset management, complete accounting, purchase and requisition, inventory, human resource, payroll, expense, appraisals, recruitment, CRM, email marketing, online payments, and much more. OpenEduCat mobile apps ensures that parents, students, and faculties can access all their OpenEduCat data anytime, anywhere. OpenEduCat is not just a student information management system, but a full suite ERP for better growth and controlling of your educational institute. To know more and get started, contact us today.
Hey there! Are you facing problems related to managing all these issues? Then we have got you covered. OpenEduCat, all-in-one educational management system. Easy to manage day-to-day operational activities. Oversee finances related to fees, term and registration. Manage sessions, timetable and class scheduling. Conduct online classes with the latest integration platforms. Ease of access with mobile app for students, parents and teachers. Hassle-free admission and registration of students through online and offline mode. OpenEduCat popular features includes all apps that help your institutes to go live. Try our free demo. Contact us, openeducat.org.
Welcome to OpenEduCat ERP Overview. OpenEduCat is the most popular open source ERP for educational institutes. It's the best fit for any kind of educational institution, vocational center, small school, high school, or college. With in-depth process-driven information management capabilities, institutes can easily manage student and faculty information with online and offline admissions process. Institutes can quickly and easily manage study programs and courses along with assignments. OpenEduCat is equipped with an efficient financial management system. Now institutes can collect fees offline as well as online with the support of a wide range of payment gateways. Institutes can now also offer free or paid online e-learning by using a built-in powerful learning management system with drip content planning. OpenEduCat highly focuses on operational efficiency. Institutes can usefully integrate apps like purchase and stock management for managing purchases, requisition, and stock items. Email marketing, survey, and feedback communication is now an easy task with OpenEduCat's built-in CRM. Campus management, event and activities, alumni and placement management can be done very easily and effectively within OpenEduCat, all built in. OpenEduCat is designed with easy-to-use modern interface which has multilingual capabilities of more than 65 languages. The initiative and user-friendly interface makes it possible to use OpenEduCat on any device, like mobile, tablet, or PC. With a modular application structure, institutes can add new features with just a few clicks. Users can easily add new records, attach files to records, search records easily based on the predefined filter, and create pivot reports. Students, teachers, and parents can also use OpenEduCat on the mobile app on Android and iOS. The mobile app functionality allows us to submit assignments, attach files, take attendance, and view child's activities. OpenEduCat can be installed on platforms like Windows and Linux anywhere, on cloud platforms like AWS, Google Cloud, or your own server at your own premise. OpenEduCat is available on 2 editions. On-premise edition, under which you can install it on your own server and infrastructure. Online edition, which is available as software as a service, wherein we take care of everything from installation to backup to updates and support. More than 150,000 organizations are using it, with more than 1 million users in 65 different languages. OpenEduCat has been independently reviewed and recognized by software review platforms like Capterra, G2 Crowd, Finance Online, and Good Firms, and has been awarded the highest quality and expert choice awards. To learn more, visit openeducat.org.